And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ACTV Sports. We're coming here live from the Dragon Den from the Clinton High, bringing you basketball action as the Clinton Dragons play the Campbell County Cougars. Jared, we're getting ready for the presentation of the colors by the JROTC here at Clinton, and it should be a fun night of basketball.
Yeah, excited to be back with you. It's been a while since we've been with you. We're glad to be here tonight here at the Dragon Den. We haven't been with you since that last game of football season that we covered. But we're going to go to the floor now as the Air Force ROTC here at Clinton High School will present the colors this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. We have more basketball coverage following the presentation of the colors.
I ask that you please remain standing until the color guard exits the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and a great job by the presentation of the colors once again by the Junior ROTC. Jared, we got an exciting game here tonight. Some county rivalries here. Just right across the border, Clinton and Campbell County. Good district matchup. What do you think about tonight's game?
Yeah, it should be a good game. This Lady Dragons team is as well stacked as they've been in quite some time. They come in tonight ready to take on a district foe, and I think it should be a good game tonight.
And as we're here for the first game here at Clinton, we have to mention they've got a new football coach that they just brought in. And I watched that press conference and stuff that he gave there at the, when he was introduced. And Jared, I think it's going to be a good fit here for the Dragons.
Yeah, I was really impressed. If you can win a press conference in high school football, he did that. He comes out of Kentucky, where he's been the head football coach up there for a couple years. He's owned a semi-pro football team. He's retired from the service. He's a pretty cool guy, and I hope to maybe get him up here while we cover at least one of these basketball games over our basketball season. We've got 4 or 5 that we're going to cover this year. I'm hoping to at least get a hold of him and get him up here and interview him and spend a little time talking to him about what he expects out of this football program here.
Absolutely, and as we're seeing the starting lineups being announced for both Campbell County and the Lady Dragons, Jared, it's fun to do these basketball games and football games. We've got something coming up next week that we've really got to prepare for because we're wrestling. Well, here's the thing. Me and you are both wrestling fans.
Yeah.
And that's WRASSLIN, wrestling, the professional wrestling.
No G on the end of that name.
No, we've been to those events.
What you gonna do, brother?
But I really am not quite sure on how we're going to announce a real traditional wrestling event.
I know we may actually have to like behave ourselves and stuff. Like I don't even know how this goes, but I have heard in our production that we are going to get some help from somebody that actually knows what he's talking about.
You.
So
that's a good thing.
I'm excited about that.
I'm going to watch some, and I'm actually going to do some research. That way I don't sound completely clueless when it comes to the wrestling. But check us out next week as we are going to be doing a wrestling match. And I believe it's here in Clinton, isn't it?
Thursday night.
And we've got some more basketball coming up next week.
Friday night.
And we've got a whole lot of events. So stay tuned and check out our website, actv.ac. Is that right?
AndersonCounty.tv.
AndersonCounty.tv. Sorry, I combined the schools. And so AndersonCounty.tv, check us out there. You can see the full lineup. You can catch things that we've done in the past as we get ready for the tip-off. But Jared, it's going to be a fun spring for sports here in Anderson County.
Yeah, should be a lot of talking going on over the next little bit until they get back to football season in August with this new football coach that's come in here to Clinton. And he has definitely sparked some excitement here.
Absolutely, and it's so good to hear and so good to see. And, hopefully he can get some of those players to come out and stay with the team and really, get everything going. So tip ball, and the ball's going to be controlled by Witt, number 3. I remember her from last year. Good ball handler. Looks like that's going to be number 10 for the Lady Dragons, Starnes. And back to Witt. Witt's handling the ball at the top. Trying to find somebody. Gets it over to number 1, Burton. Burton back to Witt. Witt gets that one partially blocked. And here come the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, the Cougars know how to play some defense, Lee.
Looks like in for the starting lineup for the Dragons is going to be Burton, number 1. Looks like it's going to be, and put back up by the center for Campbell County. Campbell County leads early 2-0. So once again, looks like the starters are going to be Burton. Looks like she's bringing up the ball, running point. Also in is number 2, Sanders, number 3, Witt, number 10, Starnes, and then also number 22, Moore.
Yeah, Moore had your jump tonight. That was a travel.
And she took one too many steps, and it is going to be Dragon basketball.
Yeah, she caught the ball in stride. I thought she had a good look to the basket, but she took one too many steps without dribbling.
Who does she think she is? LeBron James?
You know,
he's the only one that can take that many steps.
Yeah,
and get away
LeBron
with
James can walk from half court.
I've seen him do it.
Yeah, he just kind of like barks out orders and takes steps all over the place. It's crazy.
Witt gets the ball into Moore. Moore knocks down the shot, tied up here early, 2-2. About 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Nice ball movement there by the Cougars. Good defense by the Dragons. They're not giving them any open looks anywhere. Takes it to the hole. Nice steal by Witt. She cuts off the interior pass. She's bringing it up. Gets around one girl. Tries to get inside to Moore. Gets it. Moore is fouled. Jump. Oh, no, they call it jump ball. Ball's going to go to Cougars.
That was probably a good call.
I couldn't tell if she had the arm or the ball, but I saw her go up and down, so it had to be something.
Yeah, and it was either a walk or it was a jump ball.
Walk, jump ball, or foul. Something had to happen. So here come the Cougars moving the ball up the court once again. 3-point shot. Air ball. Rebound taken by Starnes. Starnes up to Burton. Burton takes it, and foul called on the floor. It'll be Dragon basketball.
So that won't count. They'll get the basketball under the basket.
Burton to inbound. Ball goes up, it's in. You're going to count it. 2 point, the hoop and the horn by Sanders, and she'll go to the line to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Sanders at the line and
I
one.
believe this is the first basketball game we've covered here in the Dragon Den so far this season.
First basketball game we've done this season.
That right. She
As the
comes
free
off
throw
back
is
iron.
off. Yep.
A little long.
Dragons up by 2, 4-2.
The Cougars aren't wasting any time.
They try to get the ball inside, unable to get a shot off on the interior. And that's going to be a foul on Moore pushing underneath.
Yeah.
Fouls on the Lady Dragons, number 22, Jasmine Ford. Her first, team first.
Both the centers for the teams are being pretty aggressive underneath.
Number 4 just checks in for the Cougars. Ball out, 3-point shot. Nope, she puts it back on the floor. Campbell County not settling for the 3 too much. That one's going to be off the front iron, tipped around.
That's going to stay down
Ball's
here.
going to stay with Campbell County. 5:09 left to go. Dragons still hanging on to this defensive game lead at 4-2. Looks like Dragons are in kind of a matchup type zone. 3-point shot off again. And here comes the Dragons pushing it up, tries to get it over to Witt, but she kicked the ball. But Dragons are going to keep possession. Witt's going to inbound. Into Burton. She's harmed, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Jared, free throws could turn out to be big for this team, this game, as buckets are kind of been hard to come by so far. You need to knock down these free throws.
Yeah, defense has been very tough on both ends of the floor so far tonight. Burton's able to knock down her first.
Makes the Dragons 1 for 2 on the night.
She got quite a bit of playing time last year as a freshman, I believe.
Knocks down the second one. Dragons extend the lead out 6-2. A little bit of press going on here by the Dragons as Witt is guarding the ball handler.
Can't pick up your dribble.
Not right there, you can't.
There is no 10. Oh, there is 10 seconds.
Yeah, they were counting, but they still had a little bit of time, and that's going to be a foul on Witt. Got her with the body. Good aggressive defense by Witt. Unfortunately, the Campbell County girl just turned right into her where she was headed. That's the first on Witt, second on the team. Campbell County once again looking to get it inside. Here comes Sanders with the rebound, out to Witt. Witt's pushing it up, gets it inside. That's going to be high off the glass, way strong. And it looks like that's going to be number 4, Harris, who's checked in for the Dragons. And it looks like she stepped on the line.
Her foot was on the line. She tried to get the pass back in, just wasn't able to make it happen.
Yeah, just it wasn't quick enough on it. Burton controlling the pace right now, bringing the ball up as the Dragons, with 4 minutes left, still have a 4-point lead. Sanders looking to get the ball inside. Burton cuts. It's blocked, tipped around, controlled by the Cougars. And that's going to be a foul on Burton. I believe it's going to be on Burton. Anyway, Campbell County goes to the line to shoot 2. Let's see what they call it on. Yep, it's on Burton. And Jared, I was just watching these girls that we saw last year, and Burton and Witt and some of them. Witt has unbelievable athletic ability, and now I believe she's learned how to control it a little bit better and play under control, and she's played a much better game so far tonight. I know it's early, but so far tonight than we really saw last year.
Yeah, I agree with you with that 100%. She does have some athletic ability, but you're exactly right. A lot of times she didn't play under control, and that just comes along with being a young player.
It's age, absolutely. And experience and actually playing. And that ball, again, hard off the glass by Sanders. And here comes Campbell County. Campbell County gets it in. They got some height in there at 22. No good. Tipped around. Center got it, put it back up. No good. Put it back up once again. Tie game as Dragons and Cougars are tied up at 6s.
Yeah, it's no secret that offense goes through number 43 for the Cougars.
Good defensive play there by Campbell County as Witt tips it as it goes out. Another turnover by the Dragons.
They got to get more back in there to match size with number 43 from the Cougars.
Three-point shot, knocks it down.
It's a good-looking
big shot there by the Cougars, taking 3-point lead. That's been a big swing the past minute. Dragons looking to try to find something to go on offensively right now. Dragons are probably not used to having, a team that can match their physicality underneath, but Campbell County can. Puts it up and in. Nice looking move there by Moore.
That was some good ball movement there.
Put it on the floor and made a nice little spin to the inside. Great move by Moore.
Did she throw that up with her left?
I believe so. That's what it looked like. Number 30 takes it inside. She's going to be hacked on the arm, looks like by Sanders. Actually, no, that's on Moore. That's the second on Moore. I thought it was on Sanders reaching in, but they called it on Moore. Got a 30-second timeout here for the Lady Dragons. Your score, 2:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Cougars 9, Dragons 8. So once again, we would like to thank everyone and welcome them to ACTV Sports. This is the home of your Dragon and Maverick sporting events. We've got football, we've got basketball. We're adding wrestling into the mix. So we really like to thank everyone and welcome to ACTV Sports. You can always find us on Facebook under ACTV, and also check it out at andersoncounty.tv. And let us know if there's something else that you want to see or something that you would like to see covered. We'll do everything we can to try to be there for you. Thank you so much, everyone. So inbound by the Cougars. Nice tip by Witt defense, but Cougars get control. She puts it up. It goes in, and she's fouled once again. And it looks like that is going to be a foul on 4 Harris. That's Harris's first, but that's the 5th by the Dragons here.
All right, everybody. We're here still. Looks like the Cougars just came up with a turnover. So they're pushing the ball down the floor. She carried it though, so it's going to head back the other way as the Dragons trail by 4 with 1:49 to go here in the first quarter. Got coach calling out her play, trying to spark some offense from these ladies. Burton went up to take a nice about 12, 13 footer, and she was fouled. That'll send her to the line to shoot 2. It's Campbell County's 4th team foul. 4th team foul. Get Lee back on here.
And Burton's first free throw is good, knocks it down. I believe she's 3 for 3 on the night. Burton's second free throw is also good. So the Dragons have cut this lead back down to 2 points. 1:38 left to go here in the first quarter. Nice defense by the Dragons. They get it back over to they're not able to convert on that turnover. So here come the Cougars pushing the ball up the court. Puts it up, no good. Rebound taken by Cougars, put up. Nice block. Harris comes in with the block. Witt gets it out to Sanders. Sanders takes it up, and she's harmed. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Exciting couple of seconds of basketball.
So we had a little technical difficulty there with our headsets, but we got them going again. Thank you, Ryan.
My hearing is only minorly damaged.
Huh?
problems with the monitor. Sorry
Lee's
about
just
that.
a big baby.
I believe you took your headset off too there, bro.
Hey, I put it back on and carried on the broadcast.
So Harris misses the first free throw.
Steps to the line to shoot her second. Knocks it down.
Cuts that lead to 1, 12-11. Cougars over the Dragons.
This coach has been able to get some spark of offense out of her ladies here as the close of this first period.
Three-pointer, off back iron, no good. Rebound controlled by the Cougars. Puts it up again, no good. Once again, no rebound by the Dragons. Cougars put it back up.
Yeah, there were 4 orange jerseys underneath that basket. There was a Clinton jersey.
And Clinton's wearing white.
Yeah.
As you can see, the Dragons in white on white with the orange stripe, and the Cougars in the orange on orange with the white stripe.
You would think it's an inter-squad game.
Three-point shot, no good. Rebound taken by the Cougars, 30 seconds left. Jared, they got time to hold it, take the last shot. Let's see if that's what they do. That's what it sounds like. Coach is barking that order out. She takes it in. She's going to be hacked again, and that's going to be Sanders. Jared, the Dragons are getting in some foul trouble so far tonight. That's the 6th foul on the night. Sanders first, but the Cougars will go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, you talked about it a few minutes ago, Lee, about playing under control. That's what they have to do here. They have to play under control, limit the number of times that they send those Lady Cougars to the line.
Cougars have been hitting their free throws tonight, too. Second free throw is good as well. 5-point lead now with 14.5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Harris to inbound the ball to Burton. Burton bringing the ball up, gets it over to Sanders. Witt for 3, off back iron. Pulled down by Harris. It's going to be tied up. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow, I believe, will stay with the Dragons, but they've only got 0.4 seconds to get a shot off. They got to do a touch pass in order to get it up. And
She got it off. Banked it in.
Good.
Man, who knew the bank was open late on Friday?
A big three-point basket there by the Dragons at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. Jared, at the end of the first quarter, Dragons 14, Cougars 16. It was a flurry of scoring there late in the first quarter.
Yeah, Lee, I think both these squads are playing pretty well. You know, the Dragons do trail by 2 as we get ready to start the second period here coming up. But so far, defenses are playing well, and they're both starting to knock down a few shots towards the end of the first quarter.
Once again, as a quick reset, we'd like to welcome you to the Clinton High School Gymnasium, officially the Don W. Locker Gymnasium.
But we like to call it
the Dragon Den.
The Dragon Den.
And we've got the girls' game going on right now, immediately followed by the guys' game. And Jared, it should be a fun night of basketball all the way around.
Yeah, if you're tuning in on Facebook and you're out and about and you get down here to support these young ladies and young men, I encourage you to do so. If not, if you're nestled up at home, thank you for tuning in with us as we're here for the remainder of the evening. We'll bring you the remainder of this game and the varsity boys game coming up a few minutes after this one concludes.
So here come the Cougars bringing the ball up. Again, trying to get the ball inside. Sanders gets bowled over. Lazy pass in by Sanders and off Burton, and it's going to be Cougar basketball.
Yeah, they need to show a little discipline there.
I think it was a late decision to go with the press that kind of threw her off there. Good pass.
Good defensive play by Burton.
Burton not letting number 43 for the Cougars get that ball inside.
They have to do the best they can to deny her the basketball.
You got to front her. You got to play behind her. You got to do whatever to keep her from getting.
And there's a turnover. Good defensive play there by Clinton.
And that's what you got to do.
And Moore's going to check back in the game. She got a little extra extended breather there.
I think it had to do with the fouls as well.
Yeah.
She got 2 quick ones. And Bunch checks out for Starnes. So Burton bringing the ball up, controlling it, gets it to Witt. Witt trying to find somebody, but Campbell County's defense has been very good so far tonight. Not much movement on the offensive side for the Dragons so far tonight, Jared.
There's a travel.
So here come the Cougars bringing it up, getting some instruction from their coach. About 6:45 left to go. Campbell County with a 4-point lead. Inside the line, 2-point shot. Witt with the rebound. She's pushing it up the floor, gets it up to Burton. Burton turns it back around, back to Witt. Short off the front iron. Cougars pushing the ball up a little bit. Gets it up, no good. Rebound slapped around, Burton has it. Burton's pushing it up the court now. Oh, her pocket was picked by the Cougars. Gets it down, layup.
Good layup.
Nice little reverse there.
I thought she was going to get too far underneath the basket, but she was able to pick up her dribble and lay it in.
20-14 now lead for the Cougars.
The Dragons found a spark of offense there at the end of the first, and they do it here in the second as well.
Sanders with a nice little putback. Nice little runner in the lane. And here come the Dragons after the turnover. Witt avoids the defensive player. She's looking. She pulls up from about the free throw line, off the mark. Witt's just got to find her shot. She just hadn't been able to yet tonight. Oh, nice move there by Campbell County. Nice little pass down to the inside.
Yep, she cut to the basket, was wide open.
That offensive movement's so important, that motion type offense.
The Cougars have extended their lead out to 6.
Ball's going to stay with the Dragons.
I think this ties the largest lead of the night.
Gets the ball into Burton. Takes it, kicks it out to Witt. Short. Witt gets a rebound. Back to Burton. Burton drives it in. Little floater. No good. Rebound once again taken by the Lady Cougars. Oh, nice ball movement once again by Campbell County. And
Dragons
have to take a timeout. Dragons now trail 16-24 with about 4.5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Jared, tough little run there by the Cougars that they've made here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, they've really picked up their intensity, running the floor a lot better than they did in the first quarter. And so far, the Dragons haven't been able to match that intensity yet. But I know Coach is down there coaching them up, and she'll get after them. And I think we'll see a spark of offense here as we come out from this timeout.
That's what she's telling them. They've got to get back on defense, and they have to have some sort of motion to their offense in order to try to find some open looks. As it looks like Clinton is going with the Team Jordan apparel for their basketball team.
Well, you know, that is the appropriate attire for a basketball court. The only time I have a problem with it is when it makes its way onto a football field in Michigan.
Why?
Or Florida.
Why? Tennessee needs to go to Team Jordan if they can.
I could even no, it's terrible.
Oh, it's what?
I can halfway imagine it being on a baseball field because at least he played professional baseball.
Could you imagine the
who
orange and
cares?
white 11s, like the orange patent leather with the white uppers? Come on, man.
Who cares?
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Jordan fan. You don't get it. You don't know. You're not a sneakerhead.
I mean, no, I'm too rough on sneakers.
Yeah, you wear your white dad shoes. Your New Balance or your white Nikes
with blue accent
with the little blue outline looking check.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
You know I'd never be caught dead wearing those.
Just wait.
3-point shot, no good. Rebound pulled down. She's gonna go to the line to shoot 2 more. See who they call it on. It's on Sanders. I believe that's her second. That puts the Cougars in the bonus, so they'll be shooting free throws on every foul from here on out. She knocks down both free throws.
You know, Lee, I think we need to go to champion attire.
Oh, my goodness. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Reebok. We need to bring back the Reebok.
Oh.
Hey, Reebok used to be where it was at, man.
No, it wasn't.
Back in the 80s? Yes, it was.
No. They're going to call another travel on Witt there. What do you mean Reebok? Reebok was I mean, okay, so they had they had Shaq back in the day, and they had the Iversons. They had the answers.
Yep.
But what else did they have?
Those Reebok high tops, man.
The pumps?
They were iconic.
Maybe the pumps. The pumps were the last good thing that Reebok did. And that was in 1988. Get out of here with that.
I was 1.
Shut up.
See,
that's going to be another foul, and Witt's going to go to the line to shoot. 10-point lead for the Cougars, 26-16.
Witt needs to knock these down, make something happen here.
Misses the first one off front iron. Steps up, off front iron once again.
Yeah, Witt's just not on tonight.
That's going to be an offensive foul pushed by number 43, I believe.
She's confused, but you can't push your way into the lane like that. Can't run over nobody. That will bring up a 1-and-1 situation. He'll send Burton to the line, which is a good sign for the Dragons. And she's had a pretty good game so far.
Yeah, she's hit her free throws so far tonight. Dragons need something to get some positivity, some intensity, some confidence going. They need a nice little run here to end the first half. Burton knocks down the first one. And knocks down number 2. So here come the Cougars. That's going to be number 3 on Sanders, Jared. She's going to have to sit.
She's going to have to sit.
Against Lady Dragons, number 2, Sanders. Our third, 8, Brady at the line.
Knocks down the first. Sanders coming out. Number 23. Looks like Kelapori. I don't know who 43 is. I got to find out who she is at halftime. We got to get some rosters. She's been hitting everything. My goodness, she's a player. Burton for 3. High off the glass, no good. Out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be called on 23, Calipori.
It wasn't a foul. He just out of bounds.
No, out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
She walked. To the corner, Witt. Witt puts it on. She takes it in.
That probably should have been a foul, body call.
Nice looking pass inside to Witt. She's not able to.
She's just outsized down there.
That's going to be a foul on Witt. Foul on who?
Lady Dragons number 23, Calipori, her first.
Calipori?
So it leads back out to 10. Nice floater.
Starnes with the basket.
Witt's picked her up at three-quarter court. Can't slap like that.
Now that was on.
She's got to move her feet.
Witt, 32nd, 10. That wasn't out the line.
Knocks down the first one. Extends the lead back out to 9 points. Knocks down the second one. 10-point lead by the Cougars, 30-20. 1:25 left to go here in the first half. Burton handling the ball out front, gets it down. Nice defensive play. That's too bad that the foul was called because that was actually nice ball movement and a nice shot there by the Dragons.
Yeah, it's the first little sense of ball movement that we've seen. It's kind of been, a little past
stagnant. And Starnes is going to go to the line to shoot 2 now.
See if she can knock these down.
Knocks down the first one.
Cuts the lead to 9. They are in the bonus. Next foul, they'll be in the double bonus.
Knocks them both down. Good defense by Burton. Oh, not able to come up with the turnover. Cougars keep it. They control, trying to get it down low, but probably need to kick it back out and reset. 43 got too far underneath the basket that time, and here comes Witt. Under control, pulls up.
A little short. She's been a little short all night.
Let's see what the Cougars do here. 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. Nice little crossover, takes it in, all the way into the lane, no good. Burton pulls down the rebounds, controlled, and here come the Dragons pushing the ball up. Gets to Witt. Witt's not able to control it. Unforced turnover there. Why is the clock still running? They can't stop it, people. It's not like that they can do anything about it. I believe it was like 16 point something when the ball went out of bounds. It ain't 53.2.
No, I don't think that's right.
Maybe we can get a replay. They need a replay official. Can we rewind it and see where the ball went out of bounds? That's in what? Next year's budget. So we'll be able to do that next year.
Hopefully. And if you would like to give to this wonderful nonprofit, please contact.
For a underwriting opportunity.
Yeah. Please contact ACTV at the Office of Technology. Located.
At 1:11.
19 seconds left. That's what they put back on the clock.
I think they're about 3 seconds over, but it's about as good as they could probably
It's
get.
closer
right
than 53.
now. Yep.
She
She
walked.
shuffled her feet. Can't shuffle your feet. That's in the rule book. It's in the red words. Jesus said, "Don't shuffle your feet."
I don't think he did, Lee.
Do you not? Nope. Oh. Maybe it was TV Teddy. Get in. Oh, long. Puts it back up. No
Too
good.
long.
And that's going to take us to the end of the first half. Jared, a flurry of action, but not too much scoring there at the end of the first half. Your score, Clinton 30. I'm sorry, Campbell County 30, Dragons 22. Campbell County takes a 8-point lead into the locker room at halftime. Final thoughts here on the first half, Jared?
Well, Clinton's, I think, very lucky that it wasn't larger than that, 8 points. It felt like it could have been 10, 12, 14
Absolutely.
points, but they've been fighting, they've been scrapping, they've been able to stay in it. Let's see what adjustments they make here at the half to come back out and hopefully take the lead.
All right, we'll be right back at the end of halftime. Once again, for Jared Fogarty, my name is Lee Fogarty here on ACTV Sports. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on ACTV Sports. Lee Fogarty next to my brother Jared Fogarty, bringing you play-by-play basketball action here at the Dragon Den. Jared, Dragons are down 8 points, 30-22 at this point.
Yeah, they're going to have to spark some offense here in the second half to overcome this 8-point deficit, as the Cougars have played some really good defense here in the first half to hold them to only 22 points. I think they can do it. They've had a great season so far. They've just got to be able to match the rotation good enough to match up with number 43 for these Cougars. She's a force down low, and all the offense rolls through her.
Absolutely.
What did I say?
43 for the Cougars. All the offense rolls through her. She's been dominant so far in the first half. I'm paying attention. Unlike you, I can multitask. Whatever. Forever, ever. Ooh, big block by 43. Defense is rolling through her right now. And here come the Lady Cougars. Dragons on defense. And that's going to be a foul on Witt. That's going to be her third, Jade.
Yeah, they may sit her for a little while. It doesn't look like it. They're going to let her play through it.
They're going to have to depend on her experience not to reach in. But that does not work out.
That's 4.
Yeah, Bunch is going to have to come in for Witt.
Lee, you paid her a good compliment earlier in this basketball game, saying she was playing a little more under control. The last part of that first half and the first 30 seconds of this second half have not proven to hold true. She'll sit for a few minutes.
And Cougars get the rebound and put it back up. Burton controlling the ball. Throws it way down court, Jared. That was uncharacteristic, and I don't think the coach liked that pass too much. They've got to get under control. I don't know what happened at halftime, but the Dragons do not seem completely into it here at the start of the second half. 3-point shot, no, 2 points. She came inside the line, rebound by 43. Good defense by Burton. She spins out of it, gets the ball down court, gets it under control, puts it up. She's fouled. She will go to the line to shoot two.
It was going to fall in.
No, nice control, and then a layup attempt by Bunch.
So if you're watching us, be sure to smash that share button at the bottom of the screen. Let's try to get our viewership up here.
Bunch misses the first one. That's going to be a lane violation. She'll get a third attempt at the free throw.
Lane violation.
And the third free throw is good. "30-second timeout called by Campbell County.
So 6:52 to go here in the third quarter. Your Lady Dragons trail 23-32. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification here on ACTV.
Welcome to ACTV, home of Dragon and Maverick sports. Check us out on AAndersonCounty.tv.
And we're back. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight as we're here with you the remainder of the evening. We've got the rest of this basketball game, and we'll pick up the guys' basketball game about 30 minutes, 15, 20 minutes after this one concludes.
Well, it depends on how long this one takes with all the fouls that are being called.
Give them some time to warm up. The Cougars inbound the basketball.
43 takes it up.
Scoop and score. That's what it looks
That's who
like.
they call it on. Burton. That's only her second, but that's the third of the half already on the Dragons. Jared, we're less than 2 minutes into the first half.
And
11-point lead for the Cougars right now. 43 is getting ready to step to the line to try to extend it to a dozen. That's 12, Jared. Yeah, that's all six fingers on each hand for you.
Can I take my shoes off?
Please don't. Knocks down the free throw.
You know, Lee, that was a little hateful.
Why?
I
said please.
I'm telling Mother.
He's probably listening.
You know our family doesn't watch this.
Nice rebound by Burton.
They get to hear our nonsense all the time. Why would
Sanders steps out, or
they
gets
watch
out of
us?
bounds. That's true. Ball stolen by the Dragon, or by the Cougars. 3-point shot passed up, gets it into 43. She gets a spin move, no good, tipped around. Ball put back up by the Cougars. Get another point. They extend this lead out to 14. She gets it across the court to Sanders.
She takes
Sanders
a
for a three, no
little
good.
Long. Little long. Moore's got to be careful not to draw a foul there. That looked clean to me. What'd you think?
I don't know about that one. It looked like she got the side of the ball.
Yeah, that looked like a clean block to me. I'll call it. Ain't no skin off my back. Come on, ref. That was clean.
Come on, blue. Wait, they don't wear blue.
Don't wear blue. That's in baseball.
Silly zebras. Is that better? Somebody's checking in.
So it looks like Campbell County's going to be pressing.
43 is going to take a seat. They got a 16-point lead with about 5:38 left to go here in the third quarter.
They're going to try to end this one early, aren't they?
Clinton's got to move around. Gets the ball up court. Sanders puts it on the floor, tries to get inside to Harris.
Burton will take it.
3-point shot for Burton.
Little long.
Dragons haven't been able to hit anything from deep tonight.
Or short, rather. I want to say I could tell a huge difference in the way that Campbell County plays defense. They're moving their feet a lot better, it looks like. Now, don't get me wrong, the Cougars have been able to put up some shots, and it seems like everything's falling for them. But if you watch the fundamentals as far as them moving their feet, I feel like it's a lot better than it was last year.
Well, and the Dragons aren't quite getting their been able to move their feet quite as well on either end of the floor. Kelapuri checks back in. Tapped out of bounds. Good defense by the Dragons.
So Clinton answers with their own press.
Kelapuri comes away with it. She pushes it up to Burton. That's going to be a foul
on 30. I love it how every time a foul's called on one of them, they're like,
what did I do? You threw a shoulder into her.
You can't throw bows? I thought you were supposed to throw bows in basketball.
This ain't street ball. Speaking of basketball, did you happen to see the Lady Vols Ole Miss score last night?
Yeah, it was like 28-65 or something.
I think maybe even been worse than that. Let me see if I can find it. That was an ugly game. Another bucket by the Cougars.
And Baylor dropped UConn, too, in women's basketball.
Did they?
Yep, by like 14.
It was 84-28.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I was not too far off.
20 points. Calipari puts it on the floor. Burton with the ball. She tries to get inside, gets inside, puts it up. She's going to be fouled, and she'll step to the line to shoot, too.
I'm going to try to get over there to Thompson Bowling tomorrow to catch the basketball balls.
Tell you what, that new point guard they got's a player.
Yeah, Santiago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name.
Villa. I'll look it up.
He's from Uruguay, I believe. That's right. Oh, she got behind the defense. Laid it in. They extend their lead to 20. Lady Dragon's going to have to start dropping some shots here.
Puts up the floater,
Looks
no
strong.
good. Puts it right back up, no good. And she's going to be fouled, and it's going to be underneath the basket. Yeah, that's what I thought. Santiago Vescovi.
Vescovi.
6'3",
You
188.
about said Felipe.
I didn't.
I watched you.
Dragons inbound the ball. Sanders in the corner with it, trying to find somebody to get the ball to. Ball's pickpocketed by the Cougars. Here they go, pushing it up the court. I'm going to say stepped out of bounds. Number 11 did a good job for almost fouling but pulling back.
Yeah, she forced her to the
Base or the end line.
the
or
sideline.
Sideline. Jared, 3:20 left to go. Dragons now down by 20.
It seems like the floodgates have opened up here first part of the third quarter. It's not too late for them to get back in it, but they have got to start dropping some shots.
They've got to start hitting something.
If I'm not mistaken, though, didn't this same Campbell County team make it pretty deep in the tournament last year?
They had a good year.
They made it to a state tournament, or they had a really strong year last year, if I'm not mistaken. So this isn't entirely a surprise for this Lady Cougar team to come in here and play very well. But we need our Lady Dragons to pick it up a little bit, drop some shots. But while we have a break here in the action, we're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification right here on ACTV. Thanks again for joining us tonight, everybody.
ACTV Sports, bringing you live sports action from the Mavericks and the Dragons. Check us out at andersoncounty.tv or on check your local listings.
We're gonna have to edit that one. It says or on your on your local listings. We need
Well, it was just a bad recording. I don't know why they didn't catch that in editing.
I know, right? Like, you know, we probably should do those in alphabetical order. Dragons and Mavericks. I mean,
Well, I think the thought behind it was is we did Dragons and Mavericks the first time, so we switched it up and did Mavericks and Dragons.
oh, okay.
We don't, we cover both schools. We want to give them both equal love. So because if you did it alphabetically by school, the school name, it's Anderson County and
But you
Clinton.
didn't do that. You went by the mascot.
Well, I did it by the mascot, by the school, the name of the school.
Gotcha.
Burton kicked it out of bounds.
You know, Lee, I've been real impressed by Campbell County's number 43 tonight. She's really been able to be all over the place. She's a good passer.
Offense, defense.
Yeah, she knows where her teammates are.
Special teams, that's football.
She knows where her teammates are on the floor, and she played really good
She's
tonight.
got good vision. I mean, that's what you're talking about, being able to know where her teammates are and to kick it back out if she is double teamed underneath.
Ooh, Burton knocks down a big
throws
three.
a 3.
Beautiful shot.
That's the first made 3-point shot by the Dragons tonight, I believe.
Not the first.
Maybe the
It's
second.
like the second
Maybe
or
the
third.
second. Nah, they hadn't hit that many. If they call that on 22, Jared.
Oh, they did.
Did you see the elbow 43
Well, she
was throwing?
She
Put the back foot
backed
in
her
motion.
in, yeah. She backed her in pretty hard. I
then
don't
she-
necessarily
then you
agree
see that
with that
arm
call.
go up.
Yeah.
But she threw that right arm up to knock the hands away.
Well, the worst part of that is that's the 4th foul on number 22 there.
Ball never lies, by the
Yeah,
way.
she
She
did-
missed her first
yeah.
free throw of the night.
Yeah. Should I yell that?
No.
Or is that?
Please don't yell. I'm in the
No,
headset.
I mean, like, I'll take the headset
Oh,
off.
then I don't care what you do if you take the headset off.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. If you're just joining us, we're unconventional here when we call a basketball game.
We're unconventional no matter what type of game we're doing.
We have a favorite. It's the team that's in Anderson County.
That's right. Blocked by 43. That's her 3rd or 4th. That time is a foul. Yes, you did. You got her. You all are up by 20 points.
Back. No, it's like I hate it when it's like so blatant, and then they're like, "What did I do?"
Yeah.
But-
Knocks down the free throw.
But what did I do?
You clotheslined her.
You knocked out 3 teeth. Good defense. Stay with her. Stay with her.
Good job not to foul because she's in some foul trouble. There's going to be a timeout by Campbell County. 19-point lead by the Cougars, 50-31. Minute 13 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Lee, they're going to have to pick up this offense and have a really big 4th quarter. I expect them to start swapping offense for defense in the 4th quarter, which could make this game really long.
Let's see what else they got going on.
So, Lee, what do you feel about the hiring of Mike Leach to Mississippi State?
Oh, man. I'm so excited for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Think
I'm-
about this.
I'm
Think
jealous,
about this.
dude.
Can you imagine the Egg Bowl next year?
I know,
Lane Kiffin versus Mike
Yeah,
Leach.
it's going to be awesome.
Oh, my goodness.
wanna go?
There's going to be like 800 yards thrown in that game.
Oh, easy.
I would love to go to that Egg Bowl. Plus, if it's at Ole
Actually-
Miss, we could go to the Grove.
Here's my thing. My thing is let's give them both a couple years to get their teams in order.
Oh, no.
'Cause,
No, I
like,
want the first year
I-
because Lane Kiffin talked so much junk in the first year. I cannot wait. I want to go to Mississippi. You'll never hear those words out of my mouth again. I want to go to Mississippi for the Egg Bowl, as long as it's at Ole Miss. I want to go to the Grove because you know they win the tailgate every year.
I don't know. I've heard LSU's the team that knows how to tailgate.
Well, that's true. Get some different in the Cajun folk. Go tight.
You know, I do. We come out and play real good. We play real hard. Go tight.
So we got
That interview was brought to you by LSU football.
You know, we got them. They got a big
Knocks down
game
the
coming up
first
Monday
free throw.
night, right, Lee?
Oh, is there? Is there some
Yeah.
sort of game coming up?
Yeah, we
Basketball?
No, we got the Tigers versus the Tigers.
I'm pulling for the Tigers in that game.
Yeah, me too.
Well, here's the thing. LSU is in the SEC, and I've heard that argument. I don't agree with that argument.
I'm with you on this one.
I
think-
look at Clemson. They've won 29
Love the
straight
fight
games.
there, girl. Love the
Nice.
fight.
Nice putback there by Kellepori. Very nice play.
I think you've pronounced her name 7 ways tonight.
Would you like to attempt it? I haven't heard you try it one time.
Actually, when I taught music at Clinton Middle for like a
Knocks it
semester
down. Yeah.
to help them finish the semester one year, I think she was in my class, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll pronounce her last name then.
The last way you pronounce it.
Kellepori?
Yeah.
That's what I've said the whole time.
No, not the whole time.
Kelly Kapowski. Oh, kicked it out of
I
bounds.
thought she was going to get it.
Is that not right, Kelly Kapowski?
Yeah.
Come on, what's that from?
Saved by the Bell.
There you go. Good job.
And we used to watch that.
Way to go,
before.
Screech.
We used I'm AC Slater, man.
Well, you know I'm Zach.
Again, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We got 32.8 seconds to go here in the third as the Dragons trail by 15. They did cut this lead down from 20. It was a 20-point lead. It's back down to 15 with 24 seconds to go here in the third. They're going to need a big fourth quarter to make a comeback here, and they're going to try to make a defensive stand here.
Well, they have
Burton is trying to play some defense against this young lady.
3-second call. Good defense by the Dragons. Very good defense.
Burton, she's much smaller than the other defenders that have been on her tonight, but I feel like she's been the most effective against
She's
43.
the most feisty. She's not scared at all. Foul on the floor. All right, bonus trivia question for you. You said you watched Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, we used to watch it like
what's the name of the high school and the mascot?
Oh,
From
goodness.
for the high school in Saved by the Bell.
Hold on. It's Bayside High.
Right.
And
by the way, Ryan got the answer. I expected that from Ryan, though.
Well, I can't hear him. I got a headset on. Bayside High.
Right.
Were they a Tiger?
They were a Tiger. Good job, man. Bayside Tigers.
I about said cat.
Or that would have been Lions, Tigers, Cougars, something. Campbell County, no good. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Clinton has cut this lead down to 13. Your score going into the fourth, Dragons 37, the visiting Campbell County Lady Cougars 50, and we will be right back with the finality of this game here on ACTV Sports. Real quick before we go to break, we have station identification here on ACTV Sports.
Thank you for joining us tonight for ACTV Sports, home of your Anderson County Mavericks and Clinton Dragons. Stay tuned for more high school action. All right, we're back for the last 8 minutes of this basketball game. It's kind of gone one way until the last couple of minutes of the third quarter. The Dragons are starting to make a push. They're down 13. They got to have a big fourth quarter here, Lee, to make a big comeback here against Campbell County.
Absolutely.
Burton's playing well. If she can knock down a couple more of those threes like she did there to end the third, I think they'll be right back in this.
I think they're going to wait just a little bit longer to bring Whit back in. It's not been her night, but Jared, with her experience, it's hard to keep her on the bench much longer.
Oh, we'll see her again, definitely, because she can shoot that long ball as well.
And that's going to be the hoop and the harm. She's going to go to the line to do a three-point play. That's not what you wanted to do to start the.
Well, if you're going to foul, you got to make it count. Don't let her score that basket. Make her earn them from the stripe.
All right, another little piece of trivia for you, trivia question.
Is it more Bayside trivia?
No. Just general movie, TV trivia.
Burton's got the ball. She's driving. Passes it back to the top of the key.
What is the name? It's going to be a foul on 43, by the way.
Yeah, is that her third or fourth? It's got to be her third, I think, at least.
In the mid-90s
Third.
or early 2000s, James Vanderbeek played a quarterback.
Varsity Blues.
What is the name of the team in the Varsity Blues?
What's the name of the team? Like,
Yep.
What's their mascot?
mascot. I'll even give you the name of the school or the mascot.
You'll give me one of them?
Yeah, if you can get either one of them.
The Mox.
No, his name was Mox.
Okay.
Come on. Nice
Cowboys?
shot. Nope.
Are they the Cowboys?
Nope.
Are you having to look it up? You asked me the question and now you're looking it up.
Well, you had me questioning.
Are you serious? All right, Lee. Let's pay attention here. Let's focus in. This leads down to 11. She's going to be a little long and off on that
I
one.
thought so. Okay. It is not the Cowboys.
7 minutes to go here. 13 points. What is it?
You don't know?
No, hold on. No,
3-point shot by Burton. Off again. A little strong off the back iron.
these are my people.
Right.
That's my favorite line in the whole movie.
Way to go, Billy Bob.
That's not Billy Bob. It's the little brother.
Oh,
He starts a religion.
he's a good dog. Billy Bob, he's a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my cat scanned.
No, they scanned my cat.
Yeah.
They didn't find anything. 3-point shot. Knocks it down. Good looking shot there. Telapori. It's the West Canaan Coyotes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Walk.
Well, I don't want your life.
What college was he going to? Brown. Come on, man. Don't you know nothing?
It's been forever since I've seen that movie. I do know that they ran the oop-de-oop to Tweeter. Shouldn't we be asking like basketball movie trivia?
Okay. In Space Jam, name the 5 basketball players the Monstars stole the talent from.
Muggsy Bogues,
Check.
Johnson.
First name? There's been a lot of, come on, to be fair.
It wasn't Magic. It was
No, he had already retired.
what's that guy's? I can't think of his first name. I can see his face.
Larry.
Larry Johnson. That's right.
Yep. You got one from
What'd he
Ryan
say?
back here, Patrick Ewing.
Oh yeah.
So you got Muggsy, Larry, Patrick. One of them's got to be the most famous player of any of them.
Larry Bird.
No. No.
Shaq.
No. You got one more Dream Teamer besides Patrick Ewing on there.
Karl
the-
Malone.
No. You have a big, tall, white guy, and you have the best basketball player out of all of them that you have not named.
Oh, Charles Barkley.
Thank you.
Charles Barkley.
One more.
Sorry. Yeah. I went
Big old,
crazy.
tall, goofy, white guy. 7'6".
Oh, had like the flat top. Yeah. I can't think of his name.
Sean Bradley.
Yeah, there you go. He had a flat top though, right?
Sean Bradley didn't actually have a flat top, but in the movie,
Okay.
the Monstar had a flat top. Dragons moving the ball around. 3-point shot.
Oh, knocks it down. They're going to make a ball game of this one, Lee.
Number 10, Starnes knocks it down. Cuts this Cougar lead down to 11.
That was a walk, ref.
47-58. Jared, you're yelling into the microphone again.
Well, he missed it. It was a
please
blatant
refrain.
walk.
Okay, but don't yell into the microphone. We have levels and sound.
That's why they keep mine way down.
And that's going to be a foul in 43.
That's our
I think
fourth.
it's fourth. Yep.
They're finally doing what I thought they probably should have done at the beginning of the game. They're not
Take it at her.
take it right at her. I mean, there's only so much control a high school basketball player can have
Absolutely.
before they start fouling. Knocks down the first one. It's unconventional, and it ain't pretty, but it went in.
10-point lead now for the Cougars.
It looks like a little bit of that Shaquille O'Neal approach, one-handed.
Might as well, and left-handed. She's even shooting with the wrong hand. Well, for us. She's wrong-handed. I said that about you all the time, too.
10-point game.
They were down by as much as 20 in the third quarter. They've cut this lead down to 10. Campbell County, I don't think Campbell County really knows what to do on offense that much when 43 is not in there.
Like I said, Lee, the whole game, it goes through her.
Three-point shot, knocks it down. Big shot there by 12.
4:45 to go. We're going to have to find some more offense here, Lady Dragons.
Gets the ball inside.
Good pass.
Oh, you got to
That was
finish around
such
the
a good
rim.
pass, though.
It was a beautiful
That was a
pass.
good pass.
She was cutting towards the basket, hit her perfectly, just wasn't able to finish.
A little too high off the glass.
Rebound once again by Sanders. She's bringing the ball up now. Gets it inside, gets too far underneath the basket.
You got to control yourself, ladies.
She should have kicked it over to 11. Trying to trap. Number 30 has it. Campbell County has a number. She pulls up. Sanders with the ball. 13-point lead by the Cougars. And that's going to be blocked.
Yeah, she should have tried to draw a foul. Nothing was called there.
Turn around. Campbell County takes the ball to the hole, and it's going to be a timeout by the Dragons.
I think that was by Campbell County.
No, it's a full one by the Lady Dragons. 3:26 left to go. Campbell County has extended their lead back to 15, 63 to 48. Jerry, this has been a good fourth quarter. Exciting second half of the third quarter into the fourth quarter. I just hope that there's enough time really for the Lady Dragons to really get back into the game.
So I'm trying to think of another trivia question for you.
Let's go.
That will be difficult from a
Sports related.
basketball movie.
Basketball, any sport, sports movie. All right.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
In the bench warmers,
Okay.
who are the four main characters in the bench warmers?
Actors or the actual
Actors.
character's name?
The actors.
All right, so you got David Spade.
One.
You've got Rob Schneider.
That's two.
You got Napoleon Dynamite.
What's his name?
John Hader?
Yep. Three.
John Lovitz.
John Lovitz is four.
Come on now. You got to get up early in the morning to trick me on a trivia question.
I didn't think you'd have seen that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually
no
kind of
good.
funny. It's underrated as cinematic art.
Jump ball.
Okay, here's a follow-up question. What baseball player do they bring in to teach him how to hit?
I'm thinking it's like,
He played for a team that you hate.
I know it's a Yankee. I'm trying to remember, is it Reggie Jackson?
No.
Wait, no, that's Naked Gun movies. Puts the ball on the floor, lays it up, no good, goes long, saved. Oh, she stepped on the line. Man, who did they bring in to teach them how to hit? Jason Giambi?
No.
I don't know. Who is it?
Come on.
I don't know.
A Yankee that had a hitting title in the last 25 years.
Jeter?
No. Early 90s. Early to mid 90s.
Boggs?
Wade Boggs.
He's a Red Sox, man. Don't bring that Yankee crap. He in the 80s and
but
most of his career.
Did he not play for the Yankees?
Most of his career,
in
he
the
was a
movie,
Red
he's
Sox.
wearing a Yankees hat.
Well, he actually went to the Hall of Fame as a Tampa Bay Ray, though.
All right.
He played for pretty much everybody in the East except for the Blue Jays.
Ooh. Tried to
Out of
save
bounds.
it. 17 points with 2:14 to go here.
She established her position, just threw the ball up.
Well, the Lady Dragons are giving up too much floor to her. When she bumps them like that, they need to fall down.
Well, what they really need to do is front her. Nice shot by Burton. But they need to front her. Not if she gets the ball, it's too late if she's on the block. And that's going to be a foul by Sanders.
She might be done. Is that 5 on her?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's 5 on her. Maybe. Nope, never mind. They're still having more clock issues.
As you can see on your screen, the clock is ticking down while she's standing at the line, and that should not be happening.
They're working on it. They're having some clock issues. They're working on it.
Well, the time just reset to 2:07. Let's see if that works out better. And you see Campbell County's boys team getting ready to come out onto the floor. Knocks it down, makes the score Campbell County 70, Clinton 52. (71-52) Campbell County.
Burton drives, puts it up.
It's blocked, puts it back up, gets it in.
Oh, turnover.
Timeout by Campbell County.
Yeah, they want to take a timeout, talk about a good inbounds play.
Minute 34, Campbell County evidently clinging to a 17-point lead.
Yeah, well, we got a break here in the action. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification just before the boys' game. We'll have a break, a few-minute break while the boys warm up. But right now, we're going to pause 10 seconds for station ID.
Thank you for watching ACTV Sports, home of the Clinton Dragons and Anderson County Sports, live here in Anderson County. Thank you once again, ACTV Sports.
We got some reverb on that one.
Yeah, that's some effects that we put in post-edit.
I like that. Minute 34 left to go. Jared, I think there's some big transfer news and some other news coming out of UT football. UT has gone from possibly losing their best
Well,
offensive
that's a
tackle,
score.
offensive lineman to Trey Smith has decided to stay at UT for one more year. And they picked up a big transfer.
If they can get him eligible, Tennessee.
3-point shot knocked down by Sanders. But yeah,
if they can get Cade Mays eligible to play next year, Tennessee will have the best offensive line in the SEC.
maybe in the country. I mean, you have 4 5-stars and a 4-star at that point. And the only 4-star is the center, and you don't see centers all that much get 5 stars.
Well,
if you're normally
a transfer out of Alabama. He's a transfer out of Alabama, got a 6-year eligibility. So he's got to be pretty darn good. I think they'll have if they can get Caden Mays eligible, it's going to be nasty. So 49.1 seconds to go here.
Jared, players of the game tonight. For Campbell County, we're going to have to give it to 43. She's been everything. She's blocked shots. She's got rebounds. She's passed the ball well to go along with her scoring. It's been a good all-around game for her. And for the Lady Dragons, I'm going to have to give it to Burton.
Burton, yeah,
Burton
I'd agree.
Has played the best defense. She's played tough. She's brought the ball up. She's hit shots. Great all-around game by Burton.
Yeah, she's knocked down some threes. She's distributed the basketball. And to be honest with you, I felt like she was the most effective when it came to playing defense on number 43 for the Cougars. Hats off to her. She's played a hard-fought game. They've had a really good season. This is going to be a little blemish on the record, but that's okay. That's why they play a bunch of them. So, the Dragons will learn from this, and we'll get to see them again here before the end of the season.
All right, so here comes number 30 for the Cougs, stepping up to the line. Knocks down the first free throw.
In the movie Air Bud.
Oh my goodness. Are you looking stuff up?
No.
Brown, Sanders for Campbell County.
20-point game now. Cougars extended that lead back out. Jared, right as Clinton cut it down to 10, Campbell County really stepped on the, 43 checked back in the game, and they stepped on the gas, and they extended that lead back out.
Yeah, as soon as they came out in the second half, they really kind of put on the steam. They wanted to end it early in the second half, and they were able to do that.
Good defense by the Dragons. She'll step to the line to shoot 1 and 1 at least, maybe 2. Yeah, 2 shots.
In the movie Like Mike,
Okay.
what rapper was the leading role in the movie Like Mike?
Come on, no Bow Wow. Make it difficult.
What does he go by now?
Bow Wow.
Actually, no, it's not. It's actually James Thornton. I'm just kidding. It is not.
In the basketball movie Eddie, what actress becomes the head coach for the New York Knicks after winning a raffle where the one fan in the audience, 3-point shot knocked down. One more fan in the crowd gets to come in and coach for a quarter, but she ends up taking over the team.
Dude, you got me. I've never seen that movie.
Whoopi Goldberg.
All right. I've never seen the movie, so that
doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
I'm not big on low-budget films.
Filmed in Madison Square Garden is the Knicks. What are you talking about, low budget?
Sounds like an indie film. 12.9 seconds to go here in the fourth. We got a 16-point basketball game.
Free throw is off, and here comes Burton with the ball. 10 seconds left. Takes it to the hole, no good. Campbell County comes away with it. Good defensive play. 2.4 left to go. Jared, final thoughts before we wrap up this first game.
Well, I think I learned a lot about both of these squads tonight. I think the Lady Dragons are much improved from what we've seen in the last couple of years. They're a good basketball team. They're going to win some basketball games this year, and they'll compete in the district. I think they still need to figure out how to play defense on somebody that's outsized them a little bit inside. They got to show a little more athleticism on the inside.
Absolutely. And we will be back with live basketball action for the guys' game here on ACTV Sports. One more time, one quick 10-second station identification break, and we will be back for live basketball action here in just a few minutes here on ACTV Sports.
Thank you for tuning in tonight to ACTV Sports, home of the Anderson County Mavericks and the Clinton Dragons. Once again, thank you again for watching ACTV Sports.